Also, these buyers are always, these days, are very versed in home technology, and that's one of the things that they keep on asking for quite a bit is making sure that their houses are integrated or have the possibility of integration within their homes. So we do spend a lot of time pre-wiring houses for, of course, the standard speakers and surround sounds as you'd get in certain rooms within the house. But we're also doing lots of wiring for HD TVs, security cameras, and then, of course, a centralized audio video closet where you can share all this, all the components of your audio and videos can be shared throughout the whole house.
That's great. I'm looking forward to seeing one of your homes. Rick, in a couple of minutes, tell me how someone will get in contact with you, your website, email, phone number, etc.
Sure. They can reach me by phone at 713-443-6029. Again, that's 713-443-6029. Or I can be reached via email as well at rick@rwaynebuilders.com. Again, that's rick@rwaynebuilders.com.
And your website?
rwaynebuilders.com.
There you go. Wayne, well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show and learning more about what home buyers are looking for in their loop. And I hope you come back and visit with us again and keep us updated.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick, for being here. Well, a home is a place for your stuff, as an old George Carlin routine goes, and the older you get, the more stuff you got. And George Carlin went on with his routine that when you go on vacation, you have less. You take less stuff, part of your house with you, and certainly building in a loop with the limited lot sizes that are available, and there's not going to be too much more interloop property left. But certainly there's a challenge when you get ready to move, which Stephen told me about every 3 to 5 years. People are looking to move from one home to another, especially in Houston with all the different opportunities. But there's always a shortage of space, and shaking down. What do I take with me, and what can I take with me? Renee was telling me earlier at lunch, which was sponsored by Andy Valadez, I put that in with Marketing Dynamics, and Tito with Comcast, that he just moved and he has a whole garage full of stuff that he didn't want to throw out but didn't know where he could put it. So I'm very pleased to offer a storage solution, if you will, which is garage condos, condo garages. We've got Jeff Jansen, who's Director of Sales and Marketing with GarageTexas.com, to give us some innovations and some interesting insight into storage and what are garage condos and what kind of people buy them and how you use them and his product. Jeff, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And tell me a little bit more about the concept, how it started, where it started, and a little bit like that sort of thing.
Well, it started a few years ago with a couple builders up in Idaho, of all places.
Mm-hmm.
And up there they have these two dominant seasons. There's winter stuff and there's summer stuff. Where do you keep your boats for during the winter, and where do you keep your snowmobiles in the summer? And they came out, built 50 of these garage condos for their family and friends, and the idea caught on like wildfire. And now we're in 6 states and expanding into more.
Why has it taken so long for it to get here? What a great idea.
Well, everybody's familiar with the residential condo or the office condo. The next logical progression is the garage condo. So we've really started to ramp up our building here in Houston. We're going to be in 9 different locations and throughout the state.
And tell me, the typical buyer, is it someone who needs it for business? Is it someone, a car collector, or how? Tell me about your typical buyers at your first location.
Let me back up just a little, and I'll say that to define the typical buyer, almost everyone is successful, economically savvy, and